Good evening, folks. Welcome to Everyday KT number 47. 3 days till giveaway. Still working on what we're going to get, what you're going to get. So, today, as we talked about yesterday, we're going to be talking about why you wear the kilt. As you can see, first off, I got to say, Chris, I'm apologizing. Actually, no, I'm not apologizing. I'm kind of happy. My Pats are pounding on the Steelers right now. And it's almost embarrassing. I'm waiting for them to put the cheerleaders in just to make the game a little interesting. But so why do we wear the kilt? For me, it's comfort, about this much heritage, but it's because I don't mind being different. Yeah, I might look over that way. That's where the television is. It's fourth quarter and the Pats are up 33-9, and they got the ball. So yeah, I might poke around a little bit, but. So that's what I do. I also wear it for work. It helps with business because I'm in marketing, and the company I work for, BBM Pros, we help people get seen. We help people get heard about, and we get people talking about our clients. Using a kilt, absolutely. So it's working for business for me. There's a couple of other folks I know around the country. There's a couple guys in Texas and over in California. They wear kilts, and it helps their business because it makes them stand out. And I read through a lot of the comments, and I watched Chris's video. And that's kind of the main theme. I mean, there's a little bit of heritage. There was one person who wears a kilt to keep his, I'm going to make this remember, his grandmother memory alive. I believe it's his grandmother, who used to tell stories about her parents and grandparents in Scotland. And it's a very awesome story. There's a little blurb of it underneath yesterday's video. I don't remember off the top of my head who wrote it, but I'd love to hear the rest of the story. Maybe even do a little video of it. But it's about being a little bit different, standing out, but not going so crazy as the big, crazy orange and green mohawk silliness. It's a widely accepted piece of clothes, but it's cool. And there were a handful of folks where comfort was their number one thing. Their heritage had nothing to do with it because they couldn't tell you if they were Scottish if you asked them without a couple of drinks, and even then, drinking Scotch doesn't make you Scottish. Although St. Patrick's Day, that's a whole different story. It was a kickoff, no big deal, or punt. So, why do you wear the kilt? And it's awesome to hear about how so many of you are just being yourself. You wear the kilt because it's comfortable and you like it. And that's pretty much the end of the discussion. That's awesome. Now, what we need to do, those of you who are comfortable, wear the kilt regularly, start helping out those folks who have the kilt, but they don't wear it that often. They wear it to special events. They wear it to weddings, formal events, whatever. But they really haven't embraced it to the point where they'll throw it on and just go to Walmart, go to Lowe's, go down to have lunch, or go down to the bar where it's not a kilt night. Now those of us who have accepted it and gotten to that point, it's time to start helping out those folks who haven't. Show them that yes, you can put on a kilt and it's okay. Nothing wrong about it, nothing weird, nothing crazy, although it is a well-established and proven fact that shenanigans do follow guys in kilts. That is a fact. I think there's even a couple of bars called Shenanigans, and kilt nights are epic from what I've heard. But there's none around here, so I don't know. But it's all about helping out those folks who haven't quite gotten to that point yet, where they're comfortable enough in their kilt where they can just put it on and off they go. Doesn't really matter where they're going. They're not going to play the pipes for whomever. They're not going to throw cavers. Well, friend of the rescue. And yes, this is going to become my victory beverage. Sorry, Chris, I had to say that one. So just give them a hand. It doesn't take anything. There's thousands of people online who are looking for help with their kilt. And my gut tells me there's plenty more who are not yet online who have a kilt, but they don't really talk about it much because They're really at the very, very, very beginning of their new life wearing kilts. So I encourage all of you who actively wear the kilt for more than formal or special occasions to do what you can to seek out these folks. You might see a post here and there, or somebody posts up like, "Oh, this is my new kilt. First time I've ever worn it. I have a wedding. What do you think?" Encourage the shit out of them. Yes, if it's backwards, tell him, but that's it. Say, kilt's on backwards, flip it around. Basting stitches still in, flip it around. Other than that, swing for the fences. I don't know, was that an Inception? I missed it. I was busy talking to you guys. Yep. Hey, sorry, Chris. You might want to, I love Scotch. The PD ones are for the victory are awesome. Alrighty, back to the video. So, when you find these people who are just beginning their lives in their kilts, encourage them, help them, help them get over whatever it is, educate them, and help them understand that you don't have to be Scottish to wear the kilt, and there are massive benefits, both internally and externally, to wearing your kilt. So, I've actually said that probably a dozen times tonight alone. So let's get to kiltology. Somebody throw out a volume. And, Chris Will. Awesome, the Duffy clan. I've actually not met anyone from the Duffy clan. That's awesome. Very, very cool. So, find those folks. You don't have to look for them. You'll find them just by randomly bumping around the internet, or even out in public someplace. You see a guy in a kilt at the convenience store or at an air show or something. Go up and say hi. Tell them about my videos. Tell them about your life in the kilt. Tell them about all the cool stuff that you've done and the things that have happened to you while you've been wearing your kilt. And those stories keep building. And as those stories get told over and over to more and more people, you get more people telling more stories. And hey, Orlo Guthrie said it, you get enough people and it's a movement. Sounds like time to make one. So it looks like we've got Angela wins it with volume 2. So let's see what we got. Hopefully today it'll apply. So booyah! Let's see what we got. Kiltology volume 2. Let's go to the back. They get kind of interesting. Kiltology number 440. Genius. Genius starts really small. And Mike, if a woodchuck could chuck wood, a woodchuck could chuck as much as a woodchuck could chuck if woodchuck could chuck wood. Okay, Kiltology 440, genius. Genius starts really small. First, it could be a creative way to find a pint. It could then progress to a means by which said pint can be obtained without actually leaving your chair. It grows into a more serious level of brilliance when the beverage is not only the proper temperature, but is in a proper container, which you didn't have when the process started. True genius, of course, is simply showing up and the pint appears from nowhere. Then again, this happens to most every kiltie I've ever met the moment we enter the pub. So there you go. And those of you who have worn your kilts out to the pub on a regular basis, yes, we more often than not, if I go to my favorite haunts, there is a Guinness waiting there before I even get to the bar. So there you have it. Go Pats, kick some ass, and I will see you tomorrow. Be strong. Put a kilt on.